Because it's over my penis. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro, this is Kyle every time.
Ladies and gentlemen. Man, I'm telling you, my brain doesn't work with a hangover. I'll tell you that much.
Ooh.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What you do last night, Kyle?
All of them. There's so many. Oh, hey, folks. Hi. Hope you guys are having fun at home. Welcome to Are You Tickle-ish? I'm Kyle.
I'm H.
And we're the last two remaining of the 100 Men versus the Gorilla.
We survived with a couple scratches on us, but we made it.
It's the sounds, man. I mean, it's the sounds. Everybody was screaming.
Sir was telling people what to do.
He was hitting Marcus with Jeff's leg. He was ripping open jaws. I can't do it. So, welcome back, everyone. I drank last night, and I don't.
You feeling it?
I am getting too old, man. I'm telling you, I can't do it.
Too. I drank last night, man.
Well, I was feeling like, I was going to go for a little ride today and everything else. Just kept sitting there in my chair, just kept sinking back more. I'm like, maybe I'll go for a little jog. Yeah, let's do a jog. And then see, I got some time.
Craig is waiting on your reply.
He's like, he did. He's like, hey, man, you trying to ride today? I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing today, man.
Right, cool. Zion.
Ooh, we almost missed that one.
It's $50 every time. So, man, so what's new, man? So, we got American Pope.
Hey.
Well.
And what is that intro that we were doing on the video? Hey now. The Chicago Bulls intro.
They had it like, because it was when I was watching it. I was watching it on Pat McAfee, and they had like this other analysis come in, and he's like, so what are they? So they have to interview these guys, but then now it's like everybody's sitting back waiting, and he starts reading them off. He's like, you got plus 200 on the guy from Italy. We're gonna double down. We're gonna parlay how many minutes it takes for him to get to the window. But
they'll capitalize on anything.
hey, but I was just thinking, if they said from Chicago, if they would have been like, just at 5'9", just a ding, just at the starting lineup for the.
He is from Chicago, right?
Yeah.
I think he was an archbishop in Chicago. I think that was Cardinal.
Well, that makes sense why he's not a Cubs. You can't be a Cardinal and be a Cubs fan. Look, they're rivals.
That's true.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
I mean, but to still live on the South Side.
Man.
No, yeah, he was an archbishop for Chicago. I think that's what, like, the highest he went, I want to say.
Like the Intercontinental champ. I don't know what I say most of the time.
That's crazy though. I wonder how do they So how do you even make it over there?
Indeed. Put your resume in.
And link.
On LinkedIn with his Cardinal gear.
What is it? LinkedIn
or Indeed. I'm sure he had to submit his resume.
Yeah. He's on Etsy looking up resume builders. How do I gotta get me a good resume. Something with some spice and color to it.
What's your work experience?
No, man, I think it's crazy how you're all the way here. Like, how do you end up all the way over there? And then now you're the.
I don't know, man. That's crazy. Like, literally, I mean, that's the first one ever. Like, I don't know how many times. What they have? Did they say 100? I might be wrong with that number. 140 something? Popes, I thought. Yeah.
I've only witnessed 4 in my lifetime, which it was Jan Paul, right?
Mm-hmm. Pope John Paul. Mm-hmm.
And then there was Benedict. Benedict was one. He was retired. I think he gave it up. And then this next one came.
Pope Malone.
The last one that died. That's one that just passed away.
Yeah, I don't remember his name. I just called him Pope Malone.
Pope Malone.
I mean, he just walks up, tatted face. Yo, what up, y'all? I'm the Pope. With a Bud Light. Pope. Pours a little bit out. Yeah.
Man, he looks young, bro. The Pope looks young.
So they 69 years old.
69.
Like I thought they were like, oh, the youngest pope ever. I swore I was gonna see late 50s, maybe early 60s.
Wait,
He said,
this is the youngest
This is
pope?
well, I don't know if it's the youngest, but they were like, well, we're glad he's a lot younger. I'm a lot younger. He's 4 years past retirement. I don't like. I mean, yeah. I mean, we kind of debated a little bit. Like the president and the pope. You're hired several years after your brain stops working proficiently. I don't really understand that. Now, I just really. I mean, I feel like all right. So you're just legally allowed.
They have the audacity to show the before and then the after pictures, and then they're like,
Yeah. He said, "Well, I'm 60.
timeline is
He's like, well, I'm 70. Yeah, I'm not gonna get better."
dude,
Man.
that's a lot of stress to add to your body at that age, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I just like to say what what's the interview process like? Like, I know they're all obviously run their own churches or whatever else, but like,
I think you get voted in, right?
yeah, well, they did, but you have to have like an interview process. So I'm like, how'd your interview go? To be Pope? Like, what did you have to, you going in like either walking across like a balance wire, just something crazy going through like an American Ninja Warrior course. Or maybe they just put like a bunch of young kids in front of you and test the waters.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
What? I mean, obviously, you'd know
we
which.
had to. We just couldn't help
Yeah,
it.
we had to.
Oh, I was altar boys. Was it not? I thought it was a thing. Thought they always thought they. You said no penis jokes.
Allegedly, maybe? I don't know. Allegedly.
No, that's been proven, but I mean, not this cardinal, but it was the.
Allegedly, is it proven?
Yeah, some of the.
Allegedly.
Really?
I don't know.
Come on, man. Just like you didn't know about Harambe, we need to get you some news. You said, what happened? He said, hey, what TV show was this? I was like, where?
Oh, man.
So, man, I heard a little video games coming out.
Oh my goodness, man. Now, I don't have a lot of time to play video games these days. I don't. But once this video game comes out, which is GTA, Grand Theft Auto 6.
When does it come out?
It comes out next year, May 2026. But they've been pushing the dates, though.
Yeah.
And mostly because the technology keeps advancing, so they want to release a game that's going to be, up to high standards of gamers. So, but for those who don't know, GTA, it's basically like it's a free world, right? It's a free world where you do whatever you want.
Open world.
Yeah.
Yeah, open world. So I think that this is the most anticipated game, man. It's going to be intense. I think that this is going to blow. This is going to be, the sales of this game are going to be so high, dude. It's been, the last one was released, I think it was 2014, which it was
over, yep. Yeah, because they wanted to do it on, I remember originally they were talking about doing it on 10 years.
Yeah.
And then it was supposed to come out like this May or something. A while it was supposed to come out this May or something. And then I only know because I saw the memes. Like you knocked up your girl 9 months ago so you could take your paternity leave, right? And then you go, push back a year. No! Baby, get that baby out. We'll put another one in.
I told the guys, I said, dude, once this game comes out, I'm going to disappear for a little bit.
Dude, so I've obviously played all the GTAs. So here's how bad I am at video games, or not patient. So re-downloading, I got a newer Xbox, and it had popped in GTA, and I had to start over, and I couldn't beat the tutorial to get the game going. I tried it 3 times, and I go, what am I doing here? Because basically you gotta like when you start, I think you gotta hop. Yeah, because you steal 2 cars and you gotta follow him around and not get arrested and stuff. I make it like 4 blocks. He gets away from me, and I'm like, I lost him, and I don't even know how to use the map or the phone. I'm like, all right, man, what am I doing here? I'm like, just let me skip to the game. Is there a skip forward button? But there wasn't.
I think video games, so we've talked about this before when, you get a new video game, so then you hit play or whatever, and then it tells you, hold on a second, you need a new update.
Oh, Jesus.
You gotta wait.
Then first off, because this happened to Call of Duty. First off, they go, you have a new update, and as it's downloading 120 gigs, it gets to 119. It goes, you don't have enough space. You're like, bitch. So you got to go delete. So basically, you got to go delete everything and then start over. And then it's always when your boys are waiting. Hey man, you jumping in this game or whatnot? I'm like, yeah, I can't. I don't know what's going on.
By that time, we're done. We're done with the game. We're like, whatever, man.
I'm like, man, I'm going back to porn. I ain't got time for all this. But dude, speaking of, I saw the clip. So like they do these, so like to get the characters, right? So you can do a lot in Grand Theft Auto on this one. I saw the one clip where, so they do this to get the characters to look in the game. They, like, you have people, actors, and they like these live action suits. These are like, like a whole green suit, and then like the little balls like the on them, like, so they can kind of watch their movements. I'm watching a clip, 2 people, okay, a guy and a girl, had to act out just banging in like 4 different positions. I'm like, the game is so detailed. You can shoot when you're having sex what position you like. But it was the weirdest thing to see 2 people in some green suits with like these weird little like motion capture shit on them, and he's like holding her up and everything. I'm like, what is going on?
That's insane. Dude.
Yeah.
That's insane. But dude, I don't know, man. I saw the trailer. It looks.
Dude, it's crazy. The other meme I saw was they go. So one of the things you can do in Grand Theft Auto is obviously driving over pedestrians and everything else. They sit so, the meme where the dog like that the dog goes. So they go Grand Theft Auto to bring in gay parade, and then you just see everyone going, like they're all gonna plow through it. Like all the jokes went all. I was like, oh man, because you remember the last GTA's when you could pick up the prostitute, pay her for her services.
You go through the alley. You go to the alley.
Mm-hmm. You get the car starts rocking. When she gets out, you beat her and take your money back. Everybody did this. It's been everybody. Yep. And you take more. I'm talking everybody that played this game did this. From Grand Theft Auto 3, 4, and 5. Once you could pick them up, boom. But then like my pay, I pop the cheat code in, like unlimited everything, and I just stand on top of a building and like see how many stars I can get with like a rocket launcher. Yeah.
I'll take the airplane and just.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, I got into someone doing like the GTA Online went crazy. Like there's a bunch of stuff you can do. Like there's like races and everything else you can do, and like people create custom stuff. So they made. I think they were talking about like this game. I might be wrong, but I think they said it was upwards to total cost upwards to like almost $1 billion, which how much they've had to keep reinvesting. But they made so much money online because like GTA 5 had like 9,000 expansion packs. GTA 5, Vice City, Deluxe, McDonald's, Burger King. It was always some extra pack you get, and like, oh, this is the crazy snake gang pack. I bought something that had that in it, and I was something like I got to be like a gang leader or something for a while.
So I said this to KD the other day where, so they added a recording studio in there. And they have an actual software, which is Fruity Loops, and you can record and make beats with it. And then, dude, it's like your character just goes in there. If you got a little mic, you can just rap in there, and the producer just produces your song right there and there, man.
Oh, dude, they were saying you have like it's not a health meter. It's like hey, if you eat correctly and you exercise and you work out, you get more health and shit. Like it's gonna be like so immersive. Like it blows me away. Like I remember my buddy came to me. He's like. Because when Sims came out, and keep in mind he had just lost his job, and he said because he was running late, he was not showing up late, whatever, calling up, whatever. He's like, hey, man, he said he couldn't come out and do something. This is way back, okay, so we were young. He said he couldn't come out, like he made us to do something because he had to finish cleaning out, doing something at the house with his Sims. I go. You got fired for not showing up to work, but you won't hang out with us because you got to get your sim guy to work? Maybe delete, maybe get rid of that video game and go to work. Maybe just do that. But dude, I remember when that Sims came out, everybody was like, no, man, if I don't cook dinner, my kids are going to die. I'm like, you don't have kids. You have other responsibilities. You left the meeting of getting fired early so you could go home and make dinner for your sim kids.
Yeah, man. I've read something that... So it's taken longer. It has taken longer and has been more expensive than Burj Khalifa in Dubai, which it took 6 years to make. This year or to build.
Video game? Wow.
Yeah, and it cost 1.5 billion. Yeah, billion. And the game has cost $2 billion, approximately $2 billion.
Is there a video game that is named best of all time?
Minecraft, I think.
Yeah,
I think Minecraft. I don't know if it's like rated the best, but it has the most active users, I think, overall.
Right.
Hey, man, I mean, speaking of algorithms, so we've talked a little bit about this new filter that there's a filter that Instagram is providing for people. Mostly it's been white women and attractive, mind you. Like their bodies are always really nice. White women, they pop on a Down syndrome filter, and they proceed to do different sexy dances and whatnot. Yeah, that's pretty prejudiced. That's the I mean whoever decided, like, I want to know who at Instagram goes, yeah, send that on through. That's I mean, I feel like that's worse than
up with this, dude?
that's worse than doing blackface to me. That is way, like, you're pretending to have a disability and you're pretending to be a more attractive like you're like, oh, I'm gonna one up a person, like, but what was worse, they weren't saying that it was a filter. And, you know, you get a buddy or something that might start sending you stuff, messing up an algorithm or two.
They look real.
It did for real. I was like, this can't be my algorithm. I feel like, at first I felt bad. Like, I don't know. Are you supposed to? I don't know. Like, are you supposed to watch that? I don't know. Like, I'm like, it freaked me out a little bit. I was like, I don't know. Is there a Guardian that's supposed to be? I don't know. But then, find out it's fake. That's real dark. I mean,
dude, I mean, like, it just looks so legit. And I just saw that I don't know if it was like in the news or something, that someone said something about it being a filter or something. But before that, I would look at it and I'm like, dude, like, they're legit. Like, these, like, legit Down syndrome girls, like.
It just doesn't add up, though. You could tell. Things don't add up. It just doesn't add up. It's weird. It's like you cannot look away because something's not right.
This has never been a thing. Like, how come somehow all of a sudden,
like, this is not real? You could tell.
Well, what you do is you scroll down syndrome, and you notice that there's no longer the syndrome on their face. I'm like, oh, you just got Down syndrome last week. Instagram, once you click on the wrong thing on Instagram, and it will send you down a journey.
It's gotten a little raunchy here.
It just, oh yeah, mine's. I wake up in the morning, I watch hundreds of people die brutal deaths every day. I watch the guy, he's sitting outside.
I feel like that's TikTok, dude.
Dude, it's like, the guy just walks up to a guy outside, looks like it's like a third world country or whatever. Just goes up to the dude, he's outside at like a little restaurant or something. Just goes up to the dude, he's like, Whom, shoots him. You see his head just blow up, and then like some lady's like screaming, and the guy's like, whoa, just shoots her, and I'm like, what am I watching? Dude, have you ever seen I think I sent you guys one today, the helicopter was chasing, like a police chase, right? And helicopter was chasing, he's talking to the police, like, hey, the guy's got a shotgun. He goes, hey, be careful, he just jumped over that fence. Don't jump that fence, he got a shotgun. And the guy had a shotgun, he's like, and then, but then the guy runs around the corner, and you just see the guy standing there. Like, again, it's like night vision, right? It's like black and white. So you see the white, and he's like, it looks like he was waiting for the cop. He had that shotgun backwards, and he pulled the trigger.
No, what?
On night vision, holy God, it looked like a firework went off. His whole head exploded, and you saw the heat, because it's like, it's a heat camera. Like, he thought, like, because he's just escaping the cops. He jumps over this fence, and the guy in the shop, he's like, no, don't jump over these. He's got a gun.
How do you even do that?
Because it took a minute. That's why I thought he was kind of standing there, like waiting, and then, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really tried to kill myself with a shotgun, but dude, it was just like, and then you see the guy go, oh God, he killed himself. He shot himself. Like, it was an explosion. Like, oh, I was just really going, oh, like, it gives you those, like, oh, like I couldn't believe I really saw it. Like, oof.
I wonder if he just wanted to commit suicide, right?
Well, I mean, I feel like if you're at the point where you're going to point, where it was a long chase, everything. I don't know what the whole story was, but if you're at the point where you're going to point a shotgun at a cop, you probably got a little bit of a rap sheet that yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, that's my algorithm currently. Usually it's thick Latinas. I'm used to that. I'm okay with that.
Catfish.
Those are good ones.
Yeah. No, I try to. Man, if I see the video, if somebody sends me like a reel and I know I've seen it, I don't, because it will. Like, Instagram will change your. Like, I tell you how it had to have been the thick Latinas. Well, it must have thought that I was a teenage Hispanic boy. It started sending all of my stuff with Spanish, everything, commercials. I'm like, what is going on? Like, everything. But I was like, and then I thought, I guess
right, because you're hanging out with us.
Don't lie. My phone keeps picking it up.
There you go.
They're catching us. Like,
We got to the bottom of it.
Spanish, bro. That's hilarious.
You look in the background, the algorithm. This fellow's leaving his white friends, hanging out with okay, and there we go. Man, but it was like I was watching quinceañeras and stuff. I'm like, what is going on here, man? I'm like looking in settings. Did I change it to Spanish? Somebody change it to Spanish? I'm like, I don't know.
Have you guys reset your algorithms yet?
No, have you?
No.
Yeah, I've done it a couple times.
Yeah.
I did. When they first said you could do it, I did it on there, and then I also did it on YouTube. I found a YouTube with the algorithm on YouTube. So check it out. Let's say I'm watching like a lot of my music videos in the morning when I do workouts. I watch like rap, hip hop stuff. It's always kind of like the scene on the video is like a city. A lot of them like rapping out, in a city, whatever else. The algorithm starts taking like the picture, the whole scene of what it is, and starts sending me music that was shot and recorded like in a city setting. So I'm sitting there working out. Kids Bop pops up. Some Kids Bop of like just a song or something out because it was like the algorithm just was like, oh, he must like city scenes or something. All of a sudden, T's like, hey man, what do you listen to? I go, what is that? Like it was like Luda, but like it was like the Kids Bop version, and I'm like, I was like, what? I was like, what is going on here?
Move, kids.
Yeah,
Get out the way, kids. Get out the way.
Oh shit! He said, move, kids. Get out the way. Oh shit!
That was a good one.
Oh, that is good. Oh man, there was this comedian. It was funny. It's like like obviously if you have your Facebook and I don't know if it's 100% proven or not, but it works for me and it's been on the internet and everything else. If you have your microphone on Facebook Messenger turned on, your phone will listen to you all the time and it'll send you ads. And we were doing a test of this back when we were at Sprint Week. I just kept saying stuff into my phone, weird shit. Like that. I was looking to buy this and looking to buy this and see what. And sure enough, Instagram, Facebook, all those ads popped up. So there's this comedian. He used to be a clean comic, like where he didn't cuss, didn't do anything, but he's kind of stepped out a little bit. He starts his show and he's like, all right, everybody just calm down. I want to buy a big dildo. And everybody's like, what is he doing? And he keeps saying, I didn't know what he's doing either. He's like, I want to buy a huge double-sided dildo. And he's everybody quiet, be quiet, everybody. He just keeps screaming it. He just keeps screaming. I'm like, what is this dude doing? He goes, all right, well, there's your algorithm, folks. Because you're allowed to bring phones in, so he just kept screaming it.
Dude, that's terrible.
Dude. Yeah, that's like the Wish. You ever had those ads pop up on Facebook with the weird. When you're
At the bottom now?
Yeah, like it popped up with it. Oh, you like Notre Dame? Cool. Here's a Notre Dame themed urinal that you're supposed to just go ahead and you keep in your pants. It's like a cup, and then it has a tube that goes down your leg. It says for tailgating. I'm like, who is pissing in a kit that's just going down through the tube? I'm like, what is this? So I bought a couple of them. They work. Hey, speaking of sports, though, George Pickens, so from the Steelers, he'll be a third year receiver. Steelers don't want him because he basically has a locker room trouble, on the field trouble. He's a great receiver, but he's Antonio Browning himself out the league. So what does Jerry Jones do? We'll take him. Bring him to the Cowboys. This will be great. I mean, it would be a sad world to be a Cowboys fan. Like every year,
They used to be the top of the top, man.
That was 1996, and there was a 3-year span. They were good. They were good for maybe like 3 to 5 years. Yep. And then
96.
26 years ago.
Yep. Wow. I mean, Romo never up. He got to the playoffs maybe a couple. Never.
Romoception.
Yep. Never got past that. But yeah, I mean, they bring in like they had a 1,200-yard rusher I think last year. Rico Dowdle, I think he got 1,200 yards. They got rid of him and they brought in Javonte Williams from Denver, who's proven that he can't be good. And then they got somebody else, or somebody older, I think. But it's just funny to watch the Cowboys. Every time I turn the TV on, they're just doing something. Like Jerry Jones, it's his stadium. He spent $1 billion to build this stadium. And he didn't close the shades. He didn't close the shades so like CeeDee Lamb's going to catch a touchdown in the end zone and all that's in his face is the sun right in his face. I'm like, what are we doing here? And then he goes, well, it's not easy to close those blinds. And they're like, They're closed now? They had time to close it after the game, and now here's the interview. They're all closed now. He's like, well, things happen out there. Just like,
There is now on that team anymore, man. He's done. He's.
Yeah, they won't ever be good until he's gone. He's the only thing they haven't changed. I mean, they've changed coaches. I mean, they've had some stellar coaches too.
They should just go on vacation and retire together.
No doubt.
Draft
Who was
like
the quarterback that made it to? Who was you guys' quarterback that made it to the Super Bowl in 2005?
we're not gonna talk about that.
Not Trubisky.
Rex Grossman,
Was it Grossman?
and it was not him. He got us nowhere. It was our defense special teams. That was the year we had Devin Hester ran back everything, and then we had a filthy defense. That was the year we beat the Cardinals. Like they are who we thought they were.
We were just watching that today.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was. Dude, I remember it was a Monday night game, and I remember that was back when I smoked, man. I smoked a whole pack of cigarettes in that whole game. I was like, oh my God. Dude, they came, Peanut Tillman popped one out. Hester ran it back. Oh, so stressed. My dad's like, you gonna be all right? Just like down in 30 ounce beer, just chain smoking on menthol. I was like, we're gonna get it. Man. And I think I ruined that Super Bowl, though, because, right away Hester ran back to kick off of the Super Bowl. Crazy. And then then we picked Manning off, and because I'm Bears then Colts. That's how my dad raised me. Bears then Colts. That's how I was always a fan. So, I was like, oh, we got you now. I had a couple Colts fans over at my house, and it all went down from there. Rex Grossman got out in the field, and he's like, what color are we throwing to here? What's our jerseys, guys? What are we doing? Man, there's proof that Florida quarterbacks there hasn't been one that's been successful, really. I mean, that's the only one that's ever made it to a Super Bowl, but he didn't. He was just terrible. But yeah, Florida quarterbacks, man, his system to come out of it. Tebow was probably about the only one that I think he made it with Denver to a playoff game, I think. But that play style.
Yeah, he made it to the playoffs.
I mean, you can't come from like a whole full-out spread offense that they run.
Where did Winston come from?
Who?
Winston.
Florida.
Was he Florida State?
Yep.
Yeah. He's awesome. Like if I was gonna make a hilarious team, he's so much fun. Oh, dude, he's so much fun. Like he was supposed to be doing these things. I think it was like the Pro Bowl or whatever, and he's supposed to go around to interview people, and he's like, just some quick interviews or whatever. He started clowning so much that I don't know whoever he was doing it for. I thought it was NFL Network. They just started following him around everywhere, and then he started having like his own little. Have his own little show. They're like, let's go over here, let's do this. He started just doing stuff, and dude, he's hilarious, man. Yeah, he's definitely funny.
He's doing his prep.
He already knows he's set up after, dude. He's gonna make more money for sure. So he's like Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch, man. He was such a quiet dude in the pro. But he's so hilarious. Like he's just. I remember in college when he got on the little golf cart or whatever. He's going around the whole field, just caddy turning everything. But dude, he had this show where he's so hilarious, man.
He's funny, man.
Yeah.
He's funny.
What do you think about C.J. Carr?
C.J. Carr.
And Notre Dame. Not C.J. Carr. Isn't his name? Notre Dame's new quarterback?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you were talking about Derek Carr just retired today.
Carr, yeah.
Derek Carr did finally.
I mean,
Him and his brother have fleeced the NFL out of millions.
big shoes to fill. So.
What? For what?
Yeah, C.J. Carr for Notre Dame, the new quarterback.
I don't know. I haven't been following. Is he good?
Well, I mean, he's probably going to start this year. So.
Well, I don't think they don't have anybody else, right?
That and Jelly.
They had a lot.
Oh, okay.
You follow Notre Dame, right, Kyle?
Yeah, a little bit, but not a lot. I don't follow really college at all. Because by the time it starts, man, I'm so into NFL, like draft, pre-draft. I'm already doing drafts. So, I'm really an NFL guy, so I don't really... I'll watch the games and everything, but I don't know enough going into... Same with college basketball, really. Like, March Madness comes around, I'm like, all right, who are these players? So.
Yeah, for sure.
I got you. Who's your third team that you follow?
Really, I like to follow, like, again, I do fantasy. I like to follow players. I like a lot of different players. Okay. It's just easier that way, man, because having a third team is a little tough. I like to support my teams like that. My buddies, like, if they're, like Craig, if he's watching the Dolphins or whatever, I'll hope the Dolphins do well or something. Honestly, maybe, I guess a little bit. No, not really. It's not really a thing. I like the Raiders' move to Vegas. It's going to be years till you can really be excited to watch that team because they're in a whole type of rebuilding, man. I think now that Tom Brady's there, putting in his input.
Oh, that's right.
I think that's going to help. But I don't know, man. It's
they've been rebuilding for years, bro.
Yeah, but
that's the thing with these teams, dude. It takes years.
You never know. The draft is so tough because you never know you never know who you're going to get, especially when you're. I mean, they got Gentry, the running back from Boise State, which man, I was hoping we were going to get him. Hoping he's going to fall to 9 for us, or 10, but.
For Bears?
Yeah, but
Who the Bears get?
we got the tight end from Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah, I keep messing his name. I keep saying it's not Good Love. It's Loveland. Yes, there's some Good Love player that played that I keep confusing. But yeah, no, he's pretty. He's gonna be real good. So it's between him and the tight end you guys got. I think you guys got Warren, the Colts. I think that was their first pick. They got Warren. That was Penn State. Ooh. But no, it'll be good. Make sure we still have other tight ends. So I mean, on paper, I say it every year that I'm a Bears fan, so I can't. It's hard for me to, say. Like last year, I was excited. Last year, we had offensive weapons. We didn't have a line. We did not have a line, and we didn't have a coach that knew what he was doing. Coach
man, you
I'm
guys
sorry.
Lost so many close games.
3 games in the last play. 3 games in the last play. 3 games in the last play. Yep.
Crazy,
but I mean, hey,
it was heartbreaking.
But I mean, with that shitty lines, Caleb Williams still broke the rookie record for passing. And he'll now with this. I mean, we built up this line. We got
For the Bears organization.
Yeah, for the Bears. Yeah. And it was crappy. Dude, you see some of these plays. They did for some reason some type of sweep play, right? It was like it looked like it was possibly going to be an option. They hiked the ball, right? Caleb Williams gets it, and the left side of the line is on their ass. Like, I'm not talking pancake where they tipped over. They were up in the air and slammed down. That's how shitty our offensive line was. Like he was dodging his own players getting tossed at him. Like he was in like the damn gorilla fight. Like he's like, wow, shit. And he tried to toss it back. There's already everybody coming. I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We have no running backs. And you put both of them out there. And then, oh, man, it was bad, dude. You should see our offensive line then versus now. It's like Adams versus Penn, pretty much. Like, you remember when Adams players have to go up there and be like, Coach, hey, these guys are real big. I don't want to do this anymore.
We thought they were.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
So offensive players, go ahead and tell me your best players that you guys your best players that you guys think offensively down the line. So let's start with QB.
What do you mean, like on a team or
overall in the NFL?
Now, are you talking about who's going to win games, who's going to throw most yardage, who's going to have the best?
You think is the best player?
It's hard to say. I mean, you got to see. Arguably, got to see Josh Allen. I mean, coming off an MVP win. But again, there's different aspects to it. So if we're going to say MVP, you could. I mean, it could be him, Lamar, or you could. I mean, this year.
Just give me one.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say Josh Allen.
H.
I don't know. I don't have a QB, but I would say a running back though.
Well, who do you think is the best?
Saquon.
You got to pick one. You're building a team.
No, hold on a sec.
Oh, I'm building a team.
QB.
Yeah.
What do you think is the best? You can't just go over that.
I'm sorry. I just don't like.
You got to pick one. And Josh Allen's off the board. You got to pick a QB. Who are you going?
I'll go with Stafford.
There you go. What? Okay, got you.
Man, no Mahomes, huh?
Yeah,
Well, I think the reason I asked you that.
Like nobody said Mahomes.
Well, the reason I asked you that, so he's got to get talent surrounding him, I think, and so I don't know what that's going to look like this year. Like in the past 3 years, he's been under par from his normal performance. I mean, I think he's probably the best quarterback in the NFL, but I don't know what his system. I don't know what his surroundings look like. I think he's probably the most overall talented, but I think that Josh Allen can produce more with less. So I think Josh Allen's a little more athletic. Okay, maybe close, but I think Josh Allen's a little more athletic. So
I'm gonna take mine back. I'm gonna go with Jalen Hurts, bro.
There you go.
Because I've seen that guy doing some crazy plays last year.
More than Lamar Jackson, the dude carries a whole team.
Yeah, I would take Lamar first, but you're. I mean, the team he's got. I mean, Jalen's got monsters of a team around him, man.
I like the way he carries himself.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah. No, he's got him definitely. I mean, that's
All right. Well, give me a running back.
Saquon, bro. Saquon Barkley, hands down. I mean, I don't think there's really.
H.
I mean, you could arguably say. I mean, if you're talking like right now, again, because so early in the season, is you got Christian McCaffrey. What's his situation like? I think he hurt his third Achilles, and I think you only have 2. So, we can look that up, but I'm pretty sure he's like,
All right. Best wide receiver.
Jamar Chase. This man is now again. Now we're talking about man. It's
I don't really follow.
Yeah.
I don't really follow NFL like that.
I don't think there's even a close second behind Jamar Chase, man. He's just a monster. Like I'm gonna try to draft him, and every year I miss out on the chance to get this dude. And I would say, arguably, you should take him overall. Take him number 1 overall. Take him number 1 overall. You know, arguably, him or Saquon Barkley, I think, will be on. In my opinion, would be the absolute best first round pick if you're doing like a fantasy draft. He can have 250 yards and 3 touchdowns in a game, and he won't catch a ball till the third. That doesn't make sense. That's like Randy Moss is going, huh? Like the stats this cat puts up, man. And he catches fucking everything. I mean, triple coverage, doesn't matter. I mean, they just re-signed T. Higgins now, so they're going to have less, they won't have to probably, move as many people over there to him. But, I'd say him. I mean, if Tyreek Hill would just settle the fuck down, he could be in there. But, he's just falling off, man.
No Jefferson, huh?
I would say arguably he's second, but we don't know what J.J. McCarthy is going to look like.
I got
so many factors. There's a lot of factors there. I mean, if I had seen J.J. McCarthy I'd still put him 2 just because he got Joe Burrow. I mean, I think I'd rather have Joe Burrow than anybody right now. The way he throws to Jamar Chase, they just have a connection that's it's crazy. Like Joe Burrow just kick it backwards and somehow right to him.
I would take DeAndre Hopkins when he was with Texas.
Okay. How about tight end?
Oh, you got to say Brock Bowers, man. Brock Bowers is now again. That's before this year because Brock Bowers last year he broke every tight end record. He played for the Raiders. So I'm telling you, this is not a team that had a lot of weapons. They had nobody to throw to. So there's like 9 people guarding this dude, and he's like, "Fuck you!" He's catching everything.
I'm going with
Swift.
Yeah, with the Swifties here.
Yeah. No, I don't disagree with that. I look at it this way. I think
he's good, bro.
Oh, he is. He's great. He's still great. I think I think it was tough when.
No kiddo, huh?
He's 31.
Okay.
I mean, I'm talking. If I'm wanting somebody, I want somebody that like the dings and dents and the bumps and bruises you're gonna get.
I got you.
Yeah, I mean, being 31, he might be 20. He's either 29 or 31. Regardless, he's at an age where it's like the way he plays to his physical style, a little tough. Plus, Debo's gone. I don't know what the status of old boy that snapped his knee. So Brock Purdy's waiting for that contract too. He'll probably get 40 million a year. But
where's Purdy at? Wasn't he in?
He's San Fran. Yeah.
Early NFL and early Super Bowl predictions.
Bills Eagles.
Bills.
Yeah.
Bills Eagles. Yeah. I mean, I think now again, I got it. That's the thing when you say early. Early predictions, okay? Because it could be the most ass backwards banana shit that happened this year.
Super early.
So
I should probably even say super early.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense that it'd be that way, but I think that I don't see the NFC really. I'll tell you, man, what could be sneaky. The Rams. I'm going like a deep pick to make. I think the Rams could go pretty far. I think they draft real well.
Yeah.
So Sean McVay knows what he's doing when he drafts. There's a chance there. But, the NFC really, there's nothing. There's nobody in the division at all that's going to put up a shit. I like Washington. I just don't think they have the powerhouse take on the Eagles. So,
Man, I was gonna say the Chiefs and the Eagles, but they already. This is like last year was their
they've done it 3 times. 3 times.
The second 3 times.
Second time.
Yeah, because the first time Kelsey was there.
Who does Josh Allen have to go through? Does he have to?
You gotta get
Chiefs?
Yeah, every year. Yeah. So Chiefs and Ravens, you gotta think you get. So I think Chiefs and Ravens are gonna be up there. But you also gotta think. I'll tell you something. Another one is don't sleep on the Chargers. Okay, Harbaugh. He is built. Last year first round pick. He took our boy from Notre Dame. So the best offensive lineman, and then they started putting people around him. Now they shipped out some of the beat up running backs. And Justin Herbert's a good quarterback. He is a good quarterback. With the right weapons and. Just the praise that Harbaugh gave him too. He chose to go there because he knew what he saw in Justin Herbert. So
the Ravens need one, man. Lamar needs one.
Yeah, Lamar had it like last year. Getting Derrick Henry was huge for him, and he did make it that far. But it was a little between him and Josh Allen all year for the MVP. But it's just, Josh Allen. He just, he's got an eidetic memory. It's the video, like LeBron. He's got a video memory. He can, everything he's ever seen in his entire life, it's like he goes to a DVR and it's video. Like some people have like a photographic memory. You show them something, they can remember it. He can go, in that game, it was a minute and 16. I did my 3-step drop. I saw a blitz coming this way. Cover 2, boom. He can remember all of it his entire life. So dude's crazy smart. So I think that gives him a little bit of an edge, just over, knowing what's happening pre-snap and knowing that, hey, I've seen this defense. Like, hey, I got to fucking get past the Chiefs every damn year, so I've seen this. And that's where players like Fitzpatrick, he went everywhere. They go, hey, because he went to Harvard, but yeah, he's got that too. Like,
Patrick did go everywhere.
yeah, here's your playbook. He's like, got it.
Is he gone now for good?
Yeah, he's in and out.
When did he retire? Last year? Or
He's been out for 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I think he's a host though.
Yep, he does NFL or
What's it,
for Fox.
Fitzmagic? Is that
Yep,
what it's called? Fitzmagic?
yeah.
who has the best first year? Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders?
Cam Ward. Shedeur Sanders has to go against 9 other quarterbacks, and the only thing Shedeur Sanders has ever proven that he can't be a very good quarterback. So you don't, and this is me saying it. I don't know that much about football at all, but there's 32 teams that said he was not worth. Did he go 7th or 5th round?
This is another
5th
30.
round. No, it's going to be crazy. I think there's going to be a lot that's going to happen. I think you're going to see some teams that there's Arch Manning is the new Manning. It's going to be coming out next year. Okay, so everybody, it's tanking for Manning. So my thing is, I think that the Giants, they don't have either. I mean, Winston and Wills, that's not a starting quarterback. I mean, that's two guys are good to have on your team, but I think you're going to see teams start to, tank. So, to go after him. So,
How does Bill Belichick do on his first year in North Carolina?
Well, glad you brought that up. There's a chance he might not be the coach there, but so North Carolina got some prestige to it, right? So his girlfriend recently, she's known in the world as a huge bitch. If you're not familiar with females like this, so she's
Allegedly.
no. So she hops in. She's like, there's a bunch of stuff that went on like during the interview. Like the interviewer asked him, hey, how did you and Jordan meet? She just in the back, we're not going to talk about that. And he's like, yeah, we're not going to talk about that. So, she was trying to say when she's on the field in UNC, I don't know what her experience is, but this is Bill Belichick. He's got more experience than anybody. I wouldn't ask any football question to anybody else but him if I wanted the right answer. I'm going right to him. Most knowledge ever. She called herself some position, okay, like CEO. She tried to say that she was some position at UNC, and they're like, yeah, no, you're not an employee here, and you can't say that, and if you do, you will not be allowed to be at any of the games. So she's not allowed to be at any of the games. So we're just going to start there. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if that's totally final, but she was asked not to be at certain things, I guess.
She could go to the game, yeah, but she
Yeah,
can't be at the facility.
So like all that type of stuff, and he just kind of it's weird, man, to watch somebody that powerful just be whipped,
Well, North Carolina did say they cleared that up a little bit. They said that she is allowed. She's welcome to the Carolina football facilities. Yes. So
if that type of shit keeps up, like, yeah, they're not going to care. They're probably, somebody's going to be like, hey, man, you got to get rid of it. If they have enough money, bring in a bunch. Here, hey, I got you a lineup of 25-year-old white girls, okay?
She actually manages all activities related to Coach Belichick's personal brand outside of his responsibilities for Carolina football and the university. So, like, she's basically his manager.
It's pretty garbage. I want the guy. I want the guy to do good, man.
It's so weird. It's kind of weird.
Hey,
Yes.
It is what it is.
Hey, man, if I'm that old, I mean, but I feel like, I don't know. I mean, it comes to a level like where like football is probably the most important thing in his life, hands down. And I think he's got to calm her down first. But hey, I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes you got to give him the old noodle.
I mean, as long as you give him the old noodle.
Yeah. Life's a journey. That's football. What else you got? Anything else, man?
I think we're good for today.
Yeah. Well, for the people at home, thanks for joining us on our hangover episode. I'm going to take a third shower today. Thanks for tuning in.
Move, kids.
Yeah,
Get out of the way, kids. Get out of the way.